Hey guys, welcome to another video and welcome to day 2 of my 12 days of makeup. If you are new here, I'm Kelly. Thank you for joining us. Make sure you're subscribed because for the next 12 days, well, every other day from December 1st till December 23rd, I will be uploading a new video for you. This is like my take on Vlogmas. I just don't have like a fun name to put with it, so we're just calling it the 12 days of makeup, and I'm going to be focusing on the number 12. So in the video that I posted on December 1st, I was talking about 12 of my current favorite products. So today, I thought that it was only fitting that I share with you 12 brands that I love, or 12 of my favorite brands. I have both brands that are known for beauty and skincare, and I thought, you know what? Everybody has favorites, right? So I just thought that I would share those with you. I do want to let you know before I go on with the video and get to the end of it, this video is going up on December 3rd. My next video for my 12 days of makeup will be on December 5th. However, it will not be going up on my channel. I will be collaborating with my friend BRIT CLARKE. It will be part of my 12 days of makeup and part of her Britchmas, and we will be live on BRIT's channel on December 5th. So I'm going to have BRIT's information down below. Make sure you go and subscribe to her ahead of time so that you will be notified. She will be putting out all of the information about like what time we're uploading and everything, or I should say what time we're going live, and of course I'll share that information, but that is going to be the next episode of my 12 days of makeup. So I just wanted to give you a heads up so that you can subscribe to BRIT and put that on your calendar because we will be going live. But why don't we jump into this video? Before we get started, I do want to say this eye look was inspired by Samantha March. She did a little tutorial over on her Instagram using the ColourPop Star Wars collab, the Child palette, and it was this green look here. This is my take on it. Her look was a little bit different, but I like that she created like a deeper green smoky eye, and so she used this Float Your Crib and then Sipping Soup to kind of create more of like a smoky eye with a pop of green. So I tried my best to recreate it. I don't know how well I did, but Sam did a whole tutorial on her Instagram with this. I do not have this look in a tutorial, and I won't be creating this look in a tutorial, but I did want to let you know this makeup look was inspired by her, and I will link her Instagram tutorial down below in case you want to check it out. And I do want to let you know what I'm wearing on my lips in case you're interested. I am wearing the Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude Lip Liner mixed with my Dominique Cosmetics Pretty Natural Lipstick. So people always ask me what I'm wearing, and I typically forget. So if I film it, then I can put it in the description box for you. But why don't we go ahead and start talking about the brands that I love. One of the first brands that I want to share with you, these are all brands that I've been using and loving for a while now. It is by Anastasia Beverly Hills, or in my eyes, the Queen of Brows. Anastasia Beverly Hills brow products are the only products I use on my eyebrows. I've tried other brow products, but being a natural redhead, my hair is more of an auburn color. It's a little bit on the deeper side, and the color caramel just really suits me. I have tried the NYX pencil, I've tried Benefit products, I've tried all kinds of brow products, but the color is never right like it is with the ABH. So that's why I stick with her brow products. They have been my tried and true. I also really love her eyeshadow formula. I do have 3 of her palettes. I have the Modern Renaissance, the Master Palette by Mario, and the Norvina palette. My Modern Renaissance may be the most used eyeshadow palette in my collection. But I love Anastasia Beverly Hills. I have been using her for years and years and years, and I will continue to purchase her brow products. I do not have my Tatcha products with me because I left my rice wash in the bathroom, but I love Tatcha. The only Tatcha product that I have in my collection right now is the rice wash, and that's what I said is in my bathroom, but I've tried the rice polish, which is a gentle exfoliator. If you're someone like me who has sensitive skin or dry skin, it is important to exfoliate, but you don't want it to be too harsh on your skin. So the rice polish was a very nice gentle exfoliator. I've also tried her sheet masks, which are very luxurious. I think it's called like the Luminous Dewy Face Mask or something. I really love the Tatcha Silk Cream. I've only gotten that in a mini because it is pricey, but I've tried the mini and I love it. And then I have tried her Dewy cream. Is it called the Dewy Skin Cream in the purple jar? But I didn't like that as much as some of the other skincare products that I have. So although I tried it and I liked it, I prefer the Silk Cream more. So it is the holiday time. Tatcha has their holiday sets on sale. So I think I want to pick something up that has the Silk Cream in it. My next brand is Charlotte Tilbury. Now I am showing you, let me get my hair out of the way. I am showing you a little bit of my collection for each of these brands, but I'm not showing you everything. This isn't everything that I have for these brands. So in January, I know I'm getting off on a tangent. In January, I'm doing a whole month of nothing new. So if you're interested in seeing like collection videos where I maybe demo like everything that I have from Natasha Denona, Charlotte Tilbury, whatever, let me know in the comments down below and I can do that. But Charlotte Tilbury is a brand that I love. I mentioned I am wearing her lip liner. I am a huge fan of her blushes. I know Charlotte Tilbury comes with a luxury price tag. I really love her blushes. They are $40. I have this one in Pillow Talk, which is new to my collection. Pillow Talk was limited edition and I missed it the first time around, so I'm really glad that now her Pillow Talk line is like back in full force. But the first blush that I got was Sex on Fire, and that's this one here. This was a blush shade that Nicole Guerrero raved about, and when I couldn't get Pillow Talk, I picked this one up. They're both beautiful mauve shades. I absolutely love them. A few years ago, I was gifted her Film Star Bronze and Glow. This is in the shade Fair Medium. This is like a beautiful, everyday bronzer shade. I use it to contour, and that highlighter is a very light, subtle highlighter. So I do enjoy it, but it is more on the light side. I think Charlotte Tilbury packaging is absolutely gorgeous. It is beautiful. It is stunning. I love the rose gold theme. And her packaging tends to suck me in every single time. This next brand, brands number 4 and 5 are newer to my collection. Brand number 4 is Natasha Denona. Now, Natasha Denona, again, comes with a luxury price tag. Her palettes, I always wanted to try them, but they were like $125 or something. So then she started coming out with these midi-sized palettes. I have the Bronze and the Glam palette. I am a huge fan of the Glam palette. It is maybe one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes in my collection right now. And these come with a price tag of $65. So still super expensive, but much more affordable than the $120. And so that's why I was able to try these out. I couldn't convince myself to spend over $100 on an eyeshadow palette, but I was able to get this palette on sale, you know, like their Sephora VIB sale, get it on a discount, and then I didn't feel so bad about it. But I was also gifted the Natasha Denona Super Glow Highlight in the shade 01 Fair. I talked about some of these products in my first 12 days of makeup video where I was talking about my current favorites, but I just love this highlighter. I don't want to dwell on those items because, like I said, there's some sort of parade going on in our neighborhood. I can hear cars honking. But I did talk about these products in my 12 current favorites video. So definitely check that out if you want to hear a little bit more about them. Brand number 5 is also a newer brand to me, and it is BK Beauty. So I did just do a video, a first impression video, trying out the BK Beauty True Beauty palette and using some of her brushes. I just got 2 more in the mail. I haven't even unwrapped them or washed them and used them yet. That earring's just gonna keep falling out. Okay, but let me tell you why I love this brand so much. So for one, this brand was created by Lisa J. She is a fellow YouTuber, so I will link Lisa J's channel down below if for some reason you're not familiar with her. But she created BK Beauty, and it's supposed to stand for beauty and kindness. And so I thought that that was amazing. She started with brushes, now she's branching off into eyeshadow palettes. But one of the things that I mentioned in my BK Beauty video is that I love how Lisa J is a supporter of the smaller YouTube community. It is easy for brands to reach out to the larger YouTubers who have hundreds of thousands or millions of subscribers, and to have those beauty influencers pushing their products, using their products. But the thing that I like about BK Beauty is that Lisa is so supportive of the smaller community. She has worked with BRIT CLARKE, she has worked with Yachty Beauty. She jumps on and supports people's live streams and videos. She's super supportive. She's always featuring different influencers on the BK Beauty Instagram page. I just think it's truly amazing. But one thing that I also really appreciated. When Lisa came out with the BK Beauty True Beauty palette, there was, I don't want to use the word controversy, but there were comments made about how the BK Beauty True Beauty eyeshadow palette was supposed to be made for every skin tone in mind, but the swatches of the 3 models didn't really represent that. The skin colors came out looking very similar in the pictures, and people mentioned that to her, and it would have been very easy for Lisa and BK Beauty to like gloss over that or say we're gonna do better next time, or just include some pictures, post some models, make a statement, whatever. But instead, Lisa acknowledged it on her personal page and on the BK Beauty page. She took down the previous photos that they had on their website, and she found other models and made it more inclusive and uploaded that to her site. She apologized. She was trying to show that this palette worked for a range of skin tones, and I just liked that she took the initiative to right, I don't want to say right the wrong, but to right the wrong right away. She talked about it, she didn't ignore it, she didn't gloss over it, and to me that speaks a lot to her character, and that made me want to support the brand even more. Next up is Real Techniques. I know we've been talking about some luxury with Tatcha and Charlotte Tilbury and Natasha Denona. I know that Anastasia Beverly Hills is not very affordable, so let's talk about Real Techniques. These were some of the first brushes that I ever used, were the Real Techniques brushes. I love these brushes. They are still some of my favorites. I like that they come in sets. You can get sets for like $19.99. You can purchase individual brushes. If you want to hear some more about my favorite makeup brushes, stay tuned. I will have a 12 days of makeup episode or video where I'm talking about 12 of my favorite brushes, and Real Techniques will be featured in there, but that's definitely a more affordable brand. You used to only be able to find them at Ulta, but now I think they're even at Walmart, and Target. Walmart and Target. So you can get these at the drugstore now, and that makes them much more affordable. I forgot to grab some of my e.l.f. brushes, but for brand number 7, I'm talking about e.l.f., and e.l.f. brushes were also some of the very first brushes that I ever purchased because they're like $3 a brush. And so when you're purchasing makeup and when you don't have a lot of money to spend, e.l.f. makes it affordable for you. But some of the things that I have been loving lately are their little mini bite-sized eyeshadow palettes. These are $3 if you live in the US. This isn't really something that I thought about before, but Angelica Nyquist posted a video where she was talking about these e.l.f. bite-sized eyeshadows and the price that they are in Sweden, in Europe, for her to get them. And it was like, I think it turned out to be like $11 or $13 or something. I'll link Angelica's video down below if you want to check that out. But in the US, these are $3, and that makes it super affordable. And I like that e.l.f. has good quality makeup, but it's also affordable and can be found at the drugstore. So that's amazing. Number 8 is another skincare product. It is Drunk Elephant. They make my holy grail moisturizer. I love the Lala Retro Whipped Cream. It just makes my skin feel so smooth, so silky. I absolutely love it. I do want to try more from them. I just haven't been able to yet. I haven't picked up more from them. There is one other thing I tried. I think it was like their eye serum. I think that's what it was called. And I liked that, but this is my go-to. Some of my favorite highlighters can be found at Ofra Cosmetics. I am a huge fan of the Ofra Cosmetics highlighter formula. I know they're super hyped up. For me, it's worth the hype. I really like this little trio. I think they still have this trio, but now it's in white packaging, and it comes with, I keep the plastic to everything, but it comes with Blissful, is that right? Yes, Blissful, Pillow Talk, and Rodeo Drive. So these are some of my most used highlighters, but I also really enjoy their lippies. I didn't grab any of their lippies, I don't know why, but I really like their lipstick formula. They also did a collab. They do a lot of collabs with YouTubers, but they did a collab with Samantha March, and I have her collection here. This is her Bronzo Duo in River. I like that you get 2 different sides to the bronzer, one with more of a sheen, one that's more matte. You have a nice mirror in the compact. I also picked up her Chicklet blush. Again, it's a duo, a more matte side with a sheen and a mirror. And I have her highlighter, which it's called Start Inspired, but I got this highlighter the first time around when it was just called the March Beauty Word Highlighter, but I think the pink is Pillow Talk and the gold is Star Island. So I already had Pillow Talk in my collection, but I wanted to support Samantha and I didn't have Star Island, so I picked that up as well. I just really, really love their highlighter formula. Number 10 is ColourPop. I have tried a few things from ColourPop. I don't love their liquid lipstick formula. I think it's very drying, but their glosses were nice. I like their lippy pencils. I like the concealer that I've tried from them. I do want to try their Pretty Fresh line, the foundation and primer. But lately, I have been into their eyeshadow palettes. I like that ColourPop is more affordable. You can find it at Ulta. A lot of their releases, though, you do have to get directly from the ColourPop website, but you can get palettes for a more affordable price. Currently in my collection, I have the Hocus Pocus. This was their holiday release that they did with Disney. Then I have the That's Taupe palette and the Star Wars Mandalorian palette. I think it's called The Child. So I have been loving them, but I do like that ColourPop has good quality at an affordable price as well. I am also a huge fan of Too Faced. I know that their eyeshadow palettes can be big and bulky, but I do really enjoy them. I have several of them. I have the Gingerbread Spice, the Pumpkin Spice. I didn't pull over my chocolate bar palette, but I also really like their foundation, the Born This Way. I want to try the Born This Way concealer. I haven't yet, but I know people have been raving about it. But this is a repurchase for me on the foundation. This is the shade Warm Nude. It's more of my summer tan shade, which I am not tan at all, but I really like this foundation because it's not drying on my skin, but it gives me nice coverage, and it does give you more of like a medium to buildable coverage, which typically I go for more of a lighter coverage, but on the days where I'm really trying to like cover some stuff up, this is a good foundation for that. And we will end with number 12, another skincare brand, another brand that I love, and it is by Caudalie. If you have sensitive skin, I think you may find that Caudalie may be a nice brand for you. I know my friend Smags is the one that turned me on to Caudalie. She has been using them for years and years and years. I've gone through so many of their moisturizing toners. She really likes their Beauty Elixir. I like their Vino Source line that they have. They have like a serum and a moisturizer. I'm just a huge fan of Caudalie. They're found at Sephora. They're a little bit more on the pricey side, but when it comes to my skincare, I prefer to spend a little bit more money and to know that I'm really taking care of my face. But that is going to do it for this video. Those are just 12 brands that I love. I don't love only these 12 brands, but I narrowed it down to 12 for you. 12 brands that I love where I own multiple products. I didn't want to pick brands where I only had one or two things. I wanted to pick brands where I have tried multiple of their products, and these are some of my favorites. I'm just gonna leave that earring off. We're just gonna take the other one off because it keeps falling. But if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed. Stay tuned. I will be creating a playlist. I will upload all of my 12 days of makeup into that playlist. Definitely head over to BRIT Clark's channel. Come hang out with us on Saturday. We would love to see you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye.